And last week, we shared the story of a group of Mississippi hunters that caught a record-breaking 800-pound, was it an alligator?
An alligator.
Versus a crocodile.
Look at this thing. Well, a group of gator hunters in Florida said anything you can do, we can do a whole lot bigger and better. Take a look at this monster that measured in at a whopping 920 pounds and an impressive 13 feet, 3.5 inches. We want to welcome in Captain Kevin Brotz right now to relive this one-of-a-kind experience. Captain, it's good to have you on.
Look at that smile.
We had you last week during hurricane coverage. I hope you're doing well, but please get us up to date. Walk us through this hunt that ended with this broken record.
Good morning. It's been wild. We never guessed it would take off like this, but it's bringing good exposure, right? So it's all about managing the population, having fun, sharing the passion for the outdoors, and it's been a good opportunity to do that.
Do you all sell that gator meat like they do in Mississippi?
We do, actually. So I don't sell much of it. Most of our clients, we guide gator hunts, right? So our clients, they have the gator, they take most of the meat, etc. But occasionally we'll have some meat from a personal hunt, and we'll sell it sometimes.
When a gator's this big, you know how veal is more tender. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, do you want the gator meat from a guy this big?
Yes, absolutely. So when it gets processed, the butcher will put it through a cuber, tenderize it a couple of times, and it's just as good as any others.
Wow.
The visual.
Now, okay, 920 pounds. Did you know that this guy was out there somewhere and you were on the hunt for him specifically, or this was a total surprise to you and the team?
This was a surprise. So we didn't know. I've only been in this area 2 times in my life. One was that day, and one was about 15 years prior. Just hunting with some buddies, for fun that day, and it was just an absolute surprise to come across him 2 hours into the hunt, and couldn't get on him. Basically couldn't get a hook into him, so we left him and came back about 3 hours later after hunting elsewhere, and ended up getting connected to him. And about 4 hours later into the fight, we're able to get him to the bank, and we had to get out of the boat to get him in the boat. We still took on a bunch of water. The boat dipped underwater, and gas cans were floating everywhere. Coolers were floating around the boat. It was like a movie. It was wild.
I'm sure it was scary, but exciting. Nearly 1,000-pound gator. Do you win prizes for the biggest one? I mean, do y'all get, like, besides bragging rights and some meat, what do you get?
Just a bunch of fun. No, I mean, there's bragging rights, but I mean, we're not much braggers. We just love what we do, and the state of Florida is working to certify the fact that it looks like it's going to be the second heaviest ever taken in the state, maybe in the nation.
Wow.
And we get a little certificate out of that, but it's more or less just sharing the story.
I feel like things are changing if we have a gator that big caught right after a 700-pound gator. It's like, what's happening in nature? It's like nature crying out to us. Yeah. Captain Kevin Brotz, I'm sure you have theories on that, but we're out of time. Thank you for joining us from your car. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.